A hit-style shooting in broad daylight.
I'd be willing to bet it here and then he ran that way.
After the suspected shooter is caught,
walk backwards, come right back to me. Come back, right?
Ma'am.
detectives learn he may not have acted alone.
You guys look out for each other, right? That's something that brothers would do.
This is Inside the Crime, presented by Law&Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner. Prosecutors say this crime was all in the family, and the motive runs far deeper. This may have been a plan carried out for revenge. It's July 31st, 2024. We're in Kalamazoo, Michigan. Detectives, along with the Kalamazoo Metro SWAT team, are on scene at a local apartment complex. They've learned a suspect wanted for murder might be inside one of the homes.
Go to the door! Go to the door! Yeah. Police, show your hands out. Step out now. Step outside. Hands high in the air. Hands high in the air. Walk down the stairs. Walk down the stairs.
Kalamazoo Public Safety identified the suspect as 23-year-old Donquay White. He's wanted for murder from a case stemming from the week before on July 24th of 2024. According to Kalamazoo Public Safety, officers were dispatched to the Fox Ridge Apartments after reports of a shooting.
I mean, there's a lot of foot traffic, but yeah, but you could
Get us a sure point all around.
okay. Yeah, I mean, if we have what it takes to do it, then do it. I'll stay here with that, and then once you get more people, we'll start doing the canvas to the whole building, and then everywhere you can see.
When officers first arrived, they found a 30-year-old man with a gunshot wound. He was identified by police as 30-year-old Charles Lee Weir.
What did you hear, see today?
Well, I was in there getting my hair done and I just heard the shots. I fell on the ground. And when I didn't hear any more shots, I looked out the door and I saw it. So I went to the stairs and that's when I seen him laying there.
Okay. Do you recognize that male laying in there?
I've seen him around here before, but I don't know him.
Did you happen to see anyone else out in the area when you opened the door? Or?
No.
And if you had to guess, where do you think you heard the shots from?
Like right out here.
Right out here?
Yeah.
Hey, have we started canvassing for an actual scene, Delu? Okay. You didn't, is there anything else you can think of?
No, it happened so fast. So.
Okay. If you don't mind just hanging tight right here, obviously, if we really need to get you in here, you don't have to kid me or anything, do you?
No.
If you wouldn't mind just hanging tight out here while we secure and stabilize everything. Have we started canvassing for an actual scene where the shots?
That's right. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I've got these guys going inside to start asking. That's next door apartment.
So are we thinking
Yes, ma'am.
out here walking side?
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
that's
thinking.
what we're all thinking. So
This way?
30-40.
I'd be willing to bet it here and then he ran that way.
Because it's so what's normal is it's faint. It's a faint path, which
I
is
agree.
meaning
Okay,
you're getting
we'll
closer.
push that. I'll keep
So
you
you
updated.
think someone
As much as
else
possible.
might be?
No, I think he here ran.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Charles Lee Weir was rushed to the hospital, but he didn't survive the shooting. After detectives investigated further, the case led them to Donquay White.
Walk backwards, come right back to me. Come back, right?
Ma'am.
Hands behind your back. Interlock your fingers, man. Interlock.
You okay?
Okay.
What's your name, man?
I got it.
What's your name? Let's start with this. Are you hurt?
From the body cam video we've obtained, a clue was reportedly left near the scene of the shooting, and it was found at Donquay's mom's place.
So right now, and I'm just going to keep you as in the loop as I physically am able to right now. We're investigating a shooting that happened over here, okay?
Okay.
And we have reason to believe that it might be tracking back to your apartment right now.
My apartment.
At least that's some of the information we've got right now. Obviously, we haven't come kicking your door down or nothing like that, so it's not, this hasn't gotten to the point where it's that serious, right?
My apartment.
You go into the kitchen. You're gonna go straight out. Take the kitchen first.
Okay.
Come to police. Everybody inside, call out.
This oddly placed backpack.
Yeah.
30 seconds in and I'm almost done.
Well, for what it's worth, the ID in this backpack is for Donquay White. He's definitely been involved in some shooting investigations previously. I'd say that's a pretty good investigative lead. I know you said that it's just you and your boyfriend, Bill. Is that the gentleman that brought you food and all that? Okay. Is there anyone else that's ever coming in and out of your apartment or anything like that?
No, my son come say hi, mama, and that's about it.
Who's your son?
Donquay.
Okay, that was going to be my follow-up question about the backpack with an ID for a Donquay.
No, his baby mom brought his clothes over here. She washed them.
How long ago was that?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Let's fast forward to the following week when Donquay's arrested on that warrant. Now, a SWAT team arriving to an apartment complex in broad daylight is obviously going to draw a lot of eyes, and a lot of eyes are on Donquay being taken away.
Alright, you can stand here and go with these guys.
Yeah. Walk out this way.
Damn. What? You got wide over there? Right here. You guys come back.
What's good? Got anything on you that'll poke me, stick me, hurt me? Yeah, that's where you need to go.
Harris, can I use you on this corner over here?
Yep. Want to take a seat? What am I here for?
Donquay is taken to the police station, but he doesn't seem to know why his name even came up in the shooting investigation.
Well, your name came up in an investigation that we're working on, so we wanted to...
My name came up in an investigation. So y'all.
What do you think it's about?
I don't really care because my name came up. My name come up in anything.
Like what? Like what do you?
Don't worry about it. I'm just saying like a lot of anything. My name come up to my all type of shit. I don't know. But what's up?
If you had a guess though, what would you guess?
I don't do the guessing shit, bro.
Okay.
I'm grown. Like, would you guess some?
I'm just asking.
No, I'm asking honest question. Would you like if somebody like, oh, let's play the guessing game?
No, I'm not saying play a guessing game. What I'm saying is,
right, I don't.
If you have an idea why you're here, you want to tell us.
I don't got no idea.
Okay. So do you still stay over in Fox Ridge at all? Fox Ridge Apartments? When's the last time you've been over there? Not sure. Like I said, we're investigating.
So, you asking questions, I'm talking, ain't I?
Yeah, you're talking.
Right, so what is it?
So I'm saying, you don't remember the last time you've been over, because I know you used to stay in Fox Ridge, that's why I talked to your dad a while back, and that's...
You keep talking about my dad.
Where you guys are at.
About what you talking to my dad about? No, I don't stay up here no more.
Okay, when's the last time you were over there?
I don't know, bro.
Okay.
Couple days, couple weeks, couple months.
I don't remember. I move around so much, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, can't make me remember some.
Oh, we're not trying to make you.
I'm just saying, you keep talking about couple days, couple months. I move around. I don't know.
If someone asked me, when's the last time you visited a friend at this neighborhood, I would be able to tell you, right? Or
or if you went to a store or you went to a restaurant, hey, when was the last time? I could probably have a good idea when was the last time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So, I mean, you're from Kalamazoo, you're from the north side. Everyone knows where Fox Ridge is. I mean, if someone asked me when was the last time Fox Ridge, yep, I was there several months ago.
As detectives dug deeper, it wasn't just Donquay's name that was thrown around.
But going back to where your brother called you up, he said he recognized the car. Did he say what type of car it was? Because that's really important for our investigation to find out, you know, what kind of car this was that tried to hit him.
No, well, he didn't point me the car because I wasn't out there, so he just told me what happened. I don't know what kind of car it was, so I don't know.
Okay.
Like, he never told me what kind of car it was. All he said it was a black car.
A black car? Okay. Did he say like which direction it was going or anything like, hey, last time I saw it was going in this direction?
No, he just told me what happened. You left it at that.
Okay.
But you said he sounded pretty shaken up, huh? Yeah, that's right. I don't blame him.
Did he say anything about trying to like find out who this person was?
I mean, who wouldn't? What the f? I mean, hit you, try to hit you, what you gonna do?
I didn't have the conversation.
I mean, you gonna call the
with
police because you're a detective, y'all. That's what y'all do. But
I mean, to be honest, man, if I knew where the car went, I would probably be looking, trying to find out who was driving that car.
So why would you think he
Right.
gonna do?
I didn't have that conversation with you. Did he say he was going to try to find out who this person was?
I just told you, he told me what happened.
Yeah.
And I told him I'm with a Lil Jones, so I called him later. We never talked about it after that, so I don't know what.
So that was it? That was it for the
Yeah, done,
conversation?
over with.
Do you remember when that conversation was?
I don't know.
Police say Donquay's brother is Deyonte Armstrong. As detectives try to get to the bottom of a motive for the shooting, it seems like this case might be leaning toward revenge.
He didn't mention who did that or anything like that? I'm not trying to ask you the same thing more than once.
He just asked,
Right.
Do he know who did he find out, or do he know who did it? And you gonna ask the same shit? No.
Okay.
What the I don't know. No. I just told you, he talked about what happened and we ain't talked about since, so I don't know what the happened or if he found out who did it or not. What the y'all not with you? Bro, it's too early for this bro.
I'm not trying to ask you the same question twice.
I heard what you said,
All
but
right.
I'm saying he just asked me that.
Right.
I told him after he told me what happened.
Yeah.
I never talked to him about this, so I don't know if he found out who did it or not. So
Okay.
I don't know.
Sure. Fair enough.
What the
Okay. Well, I'm gonna pull something up real quick to show you. Okay. I'm gonna step out and just pull something up real quick, and then I'll come right back in. Just let you take a look at it. Okay. Maybe.
Pull out hard. So Donquay, he's going to pull up some videos, all right? Obviously that helps us with our investigations, all right? Have you been in this building before, in this interview room? No? So what we're going to do is we're going to show you a couple of videos, and we're going to hopefully can shed some light on this, all right? And a lot of this came from when your brother almost got hit. Did he say where at? Was it close to Fox Ridge? Was it away from Fox Ridge?
He didn't give no location, bro. He just said he was crossing the street and somebody was coming up and like turned towards him and sped up.
Yeah.
Didn't say where, didn't say what, you know?
Yeah.
Nothing.
All right. Well, I'm glad he's okay, right? Because I know we didn't go to the hospital for him getting hit or anything like that, but I'm glad he's okay. I'm sure you're pretty glad he's okay as well. Right, that officer's calling me right now. Just trying to get those calls off you. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Someone almost hitting him with a car. Did he like say? Did he tell you the guy did it on purpose? Or Yeah, did he tell you that the guy did it, like, tried to do it on purpose? Guy, girl, whoever he said, did like try to do it on purpose or what?
Obviously, they try to do it on purpose. They like turn towards him and speed up, but they ain't do it on accident. They ain't lose control.
Now, by this point, it's been an hour into the interrogation. Everything changes when detectives show Donquay surveillance video of him running from the scene. Then he starts coming clean.
How do you know that there was stuff going on between your brother and this guy? Did you know that at that time?
No.
So you didn't know that any disputes were going on prior to you shooting him? Okay.
But not that I know of. It could have been some before there, but he never said nothing like that. All he did was call me and said, come outside. Dumb missed me going to meet him. Like, we were supposed to be getting high and matching. That's the whole point of me going outside, and I was going to get me a nacho wood. But when my brother got to yelling, he got to moving weird, dog. The car got to moving weird, so I don't know, I felt fear for my life. I was kind of scared. I didn't know what was going on.
At which point did you shoot him when he got out of the car? Or was he in the car when you shot him? Did he get out of the car and that's when you shot him?
I was just making it seem like I just shot this.
Well, it helps us kind of understand what happened, right? And the only person that would know that is you, right? Because you're the one that shot him. So if this is the car and this is the building and you're coming out of 1312, right? At which point did you start shooting him when he got out of the car? Using like my phone as a reference for his car, this is the building right next to it. So this is 1332, right? And this is your building you came out of. At which point did you, where was he standing when you started shooting him?
So you yourself never had a beef or problem with this man before?
Always me. This great.
Did he say anything? Did the man say anything to you that, like, as this is going on, did he say a single word to you at all? Nothing.
Do you feel sorry for what you did?
Of course.
And he's dead. He left a lot of kids behind.
Right, I know that. Of course I do.
Would you take it back if you could?
Who wouldn't? I mean, of course.
Well, it's nice to know that you feel bad for what you did, right? That shows us what type of person you are.
I mean, I'm not no, like, oh, bro, like, this that's what I'm saying, like, of course I feel bad. Who wouldn't? I know I don't care about a lot of certain shit. I don't give
I mean, this is probably one moment in your life where you felt, man, this was not a good choice. Would you agree?
Of course.
Okay. And you would take that back if you could. If you go back in time, you would make a better decision. Correct?
Of course.
Okay.
Donquay White was charged with open murder. That was later upgraded to premeditated first-degree murder plus weapons charges. According to police, after the shooting, Donquay is allegedly spotted on video handing a gun to his brother, Deyonte Armstrong. Deyonte was arrested months later in October of 2024. According to reports, he was arrested near Chicago, Illinois by U.S. Marshals. Then he was extradited back to Kalamazoo. During his interrogation on October 10th of 2024, Deyonte is confronted with video evidence, but he insists what his brother handed him wasn't a gun.
Just before we pause, the bottom right corner of the screen there.
You see the person right there?
Oh, yeah.
You know who that is?
Donquay.
Okay. So the shooting just happened over there.
And like,
Okay, now just watch, okay? I don't know why it keeps doing that, I'm sorry. I'm not, it keeps pointing at these next things here.
It's like timing out.
Yeah.
so y'all must think this. So what y'all trying to say, like that camera gonna show us meeting up? Type that's what y'all trying to say? Like I don't get it.
The camera does show you guys meeting up, and it shows you taking something from him, so. I know it keeps timing out on me, keeps shutting off, but like I said, I can't show you.
All right, just fast forward it then until like
It's going.
so it won't. See if I time out again.
No, it's going. So that's you coming back, right?
Yeah.
What did you just take from him? And just remember, you said you wanted to cooperate.
Man, yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. If you, I don't know if he had, like, if I don't know if y'all can track his but when he did that, he said, I f***ed up. He handed me his phone, his weed, his scale. He put both of the guns right here. He handed me his phone and weed and told me to go take it to the baby mama house. Wait, in Jariah. I went up there, nobody answered the door. None that don't, like, in that video, don't show that nigga handed me no gun. It show I took something, but it's not no gun. Or no
Have a seat for a second, okay?
It does.
You just said you wanted to cooperate and be honest.
And I'm cooperating.
Okay, listen.
I had his phone I had his phone and his drugs. Literally, his phone and his drugs. And he said, I'll be right back. He went to his mom's house. I went to go take his phone to his baby mama. His baby mama ain't answer. That, like, just cause he walked, like, if it literally in the video it shows he tucked him and went in his pocket. If he tucked him right here, how the put a gun in his pocket? He went in his pocket and handed me what's in his pocket.
Did you know that he just shot somebody?
I'm not gonna say that, but he said he f***ed up.
Okay.
He said he f***ed up.
Did you hear shots?
Yeah.
Deyonte went as far as arguing he and his brother Donquay White aren't even that close.
And here's the thing, I know a lot about you and your brother just because obviously.
Yeah, but I'm not that close to be covering for no. You know what I mean?
And
I'm trying to save I'm literally trying to save my own life. So I wouldn't, you know.
That's what your warrant is for. I mean, just like him. So it's a matter of how far are you going to go to cooperate?
I'm cooperating right now. I'm telling y'all the truth.
Why did you guys go down that way?
What you mean?
You said you were at 1429 smoking with Eddie.
And
So why did you walk down that way?
He was seeing scheme. Like after we heard the shots, like we didn't see shooting. Like, whoa. After we heard the shots, we started walking that way. It happened to be he coming from like, if you go, like I don't know.
So you heard the shots and then you started walking down.
I don't know how to explain it. Like if I all right, so the park right here. It's a shed. It's a shed right here.
Okay.
So we don't see that from 1429. You really can't see right there. So we didn't see him until he started coming from around the shed.
Who's he? You're talking about
Donquay.
Okay.
How many shots did you hear?
I don't know, like a couple.
Eventually, Deyonte revealed more because he thought prosecutors would give him a deal. He says he knows what allegedly happened to the missing gun used in the shooting.
Did you mean for Chuck to get shot that day?
I'm not the one who told Donquay to shoot that nigga, bro. We literally, Eddie got on my phone, man. he said bring the wood. So from there on out, after that, I'm not the reason why. No, y'all not gonna keep saying that.
I was just asking you a question.
I'm not the reason why that man got shot.
Did you like?
I didn't call Donquay to shoot that man. No, none of that. Cause in that case, I would have just did it myself. Why I gotta call Donquay? I don't. Before that, like me and Donquay not close. Like it's always been a little feud between us. Like yeah, like we'll smoke but all that kicking and hanging it, he wouldn't do for me off the strength. He already thought I was snitching when motherfucker shot me. That's another reason why I think he ain't really keep me into that loop with that gun in a ditch. Cause when he got locked up in Grand Rapids, he came home and said, oh yeah, my brother snitched on me about like, he trolled me on Instagram saying I snitched about getting shot and but it really wasn't me, it was Clifford and Shannon, Clifford told y'all that he did and even me. But he never gave me the chance to clear it up. Like, hey, big bro, I'm not the one who told the detective. Like, I even tried telling him I caught a detective, and the detective tell you I never said nothing. So that's how I know.
Yeah, you didn't.
You already think I'm snitching about that. Sorry, they not gonna tell me where they dished that gun out or nothing, bro. He didn't tell me. All I know is he gave up his cousin to dish. I didn't dish that gun. I didn't touch that gun. He gave up bitch to his cousins. His cousin and stepmom to dish. Not Trent, not Premier.
Deyonte Armstrong won't be going home. He was denied bond. Like his brother, his charges were eventually upgraded to first-degree murder. Donquay and Deyonte were tried together, but their fates would be decided by two separate juries. In December of 2025, both juries found both men guilty of charges including first-degree premeditated murder. Their ultimate sentences were different. Donquay White was sentenced to life in prison without parole. Deyonte Armstrong, who during his sentencing declared his innocence, was handed down 40 to 65 years in prison. Online records with the Michigan Department of Corrections show both Donquay White and Deyonte Armstrong are serving their sentences at a prison in Jackson, Michigan. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Inside the Crime. I'm Elizabeth Millner, and we'll see you back here tomorrow with another case.